Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a Spicy Pizza production. I'm your host, Mitchell. I'm back with some more Sepia tears when we left off. Lucas was in the middle of explaining, giving me bits and pieces, fragments for me to put together on my own about some mysterious thing. Hopefully, by the time you finish, it won't be too late. Fair enough. He takes a deep breath. Do you remember that time in 9th grade when you and Lillian and I worked together on that science project? Yeah, it was a painful couple of months. We barely scraped up a 70 at the end of it all. Yeah, I suppose it was painful. But it wasn't entirely bad, was it? And that time we went on a trip up north for geography to study the natural wonders of the countryside? You remember, right? That too. We spent most of the time filling out a question sheet, but it wasn't all bad. I think I might know where you're going with this. Do you? You also might be wrong. Regardless, to sum it up, I suppose you could say that I've been feeling reminiscent lately. My bedroom is still, but a wistful wind leaks through the closed window. I've noticed. It's an odd change for someone like you. It is, isn't it? I've been conscious of it myself. I shouldn't be feeling this way. It's not my job, not my thing. But I suppose everyone, even human at some point, has to think about what they're searching for. Talk about melodramatic. I'm not kidding. Yeah, I know you're not. Do you remember when we first met, Mark? Let's see. It was right at the beginning of freshman year. We held a mock debate for our first English class, and lazy and unmotivated me was pitted against melodramatic and over-enthusiastic you. I actually hated his guts during the debate, but things change. Funny how things happen. And you remember when we first met Lillian? We were just talking about it, yeah. That's right, the science project. We were told to form a group of 3, and it was a few months into the year, so a lot of our classmates have already made friends. Lucas and I knew we would be working together, but the remainder of the class had settled into their own groups. All except for that one quiet girl in the corner. Yep, that's it. And surely you still remember when you introduced me to Rin. I think I'd rather not remember. That wasn't an introduction, that was eavesdropping. And skipping class. Can you blame me? She seemed like she would make a good disciple. I had to find out for sure. The whole escapade basically amounted to him following her around for the first day of class and waiting to hear the right references. Anyway, it's those memories that I'm talking about. They're small, but they're precious. I don't want to lose them. Goes the clock in my head. What makes you think you'll lose them? Just promise me. What? Promise me that we won't lose those memories. No matter what happens. No matter how cheesy this sounds. Okay. Alright. I promise. By the way, Ren gave me an idea today. You don't say? Karaoke. Like with 70s super robot intros? I don't know, just karaoke. New Year's Eve, all 4 of us, plus a special guest or 2. You in? Sounds like a plan. With that unambiguous confirmation, I bury my face in the pillow. Lying on the bed as I gaze blankly at the invisible ceiling, I think through my conversation with Lucas and the time I spent with Rin. Something is about to happen. Something inevitable. I can't speak words today. I think my vocab just plummeted after high school. I used to have a good vocab, now it's just should read a dictionary. It's my next Let's Play. We're gonna read the dictionary, guys. I don't think I can avoid it, and I don't think I should avoid it. My path was set in stone the minute I let this whole adventure start. And all the while, that faded, sun-soaked reel of memories plays over and over in my head. With a worn-out sigh, I turn to my side and close my eyes. Day 6? Damn! All right, leap of faith into day 6. Oh, do I not get a choice on clicky click? Oh, I guess not. It just rolls right through. It's morning. My alarm didn't go off. Or at least I assume it didn't, because my dream wasn't cut short. Everyone knows the type. One of those dreams that's great while it lasts and hurts the minute you wake up. It was one of those dreams. The sky was perfectly, completely blue. Early autumn. The leaves turning orange. A walk home in my first year of high school. It was also the first day I met Lillian.
Hey, do you like the sky?
Well, that's a strange question.
I'm hardly kidding. There's no right or wrong answer. I just want to see what answer you choose.
Why's that?
You can tell a lot about a person by how they answer an unanswerable question.
Her voice is fresh in my mind. She was smart, even back then. Shy, but years ahead of me.
My dad wanted to be a pilot when he was younger. That's what he told me anyway.
I see.
It's for an art project. The sky, I mean. I hate painting. I'm terrible at it. The sky ought to be the easiest thing to paint, right?
She stared at the clouds, puzzled. I stared at her, puzzled.
You and Lukas seem nice. You're good students, right? I can research, but I don't want to do the presentation.
It wasn't the clouds, really. She stared at something invisible in the distance.
I'm glad you came and talked to me. Maybe we could be friends.
You're pretty when you smile, I thought. You're interesting.
You too.
I couldn't see what she was looking at. It began and ended in her own head. That's a tough barrier for a stranger to cross. You said you're from a small family, right?
Yeah. Only child, and my parents work a lot.
Does it get lonely?
Kind of.
Do you ever invite friends over?
Not really. Too busy. Besides, there's lots to do by yourself.
I wanted to ask her everything, and I wanted to tell her everything. Who knows? Maybe I fell for her under that pale afternoon sky, and it wasn't until a year later that I realized it.
Look! A plane! They must feel good, the people piloting that. You can go anywhere up there. No boundaries.
If I could have deciphered that comment back then maybe. But no. She's always been far, far ahead of me.
Let's be friends.
Sure thing. The morning passed by in a blur.
It's about time to get going.
Oh. Sorry about that.
It's about time to get going. Do you have any plans for the evening? It's the last day of school after all.
Am I still in my high-pitched Lillian voice? I feel like I am. So, hold on. Now I'm not going to talk too long, but now I'm really confused. Is it memories that we forgot or memories we don't want to lose? You guys are probably screaming at me already, aren't you? I bet you are. We'll see each other again in a couple of weeks. It's not really a cause to celebrate. That was a lie, of course.
Either way, I might be at the arcade with Lukas, so don't expect me till late, okay?
There we go. Had to drop it a little bit. And probably that was the last line I had to say for her. We opened the front door and walked to school for the last time before the new year. It looks like Lillian is sick again. This is terrible. This is worse than terrible. I might be off by a long shot, but I know what class she would normally be in right now. She was away this morning, but maybe she was just late. Almost there. was your cold?
What?
I mean, you were sick and, let me try this again. No, that was partly over-exaggerating what he was doing and hopefully to get the crap out of my throat. I think it worked. So, how have you been? Are you feeling better now?
Yes, I am. Thanks for asking. Even if it took a few more tries than necessary.
Well, anyway, you might want to see your teachers about the stuff you missed. You've been away for a while. The last time I saw you was... So... Let's cut to the chase, shall we?
I can't tell you anything, Mark.
I know, but...
It's not because I don't trust you. It's because it'll ruin everything if I do. You know what I mean.
It wasn't a question this time. I know it's selfish, but listen to me for once.
Mark.
You said you know how I feel, right? Then listen. You're not alone, but you're acting like you are. That's not my business, I know.
That's not what I was...
But it's what you were thinking. Forget about being nice. Don't worry about hurting me. Just do what you want, okay? Just stop thinking and do what you want. Shit, we're getting, like... Balls have been grown.
You're right. You're right, aren't you? I'll be fine. Or at least I think I will.
It's alright. You can take time to think or whatever it is.
Meet me after school, alright?
What?
You're not busy, are you?
No, I'm not, but...
Then it's settled. Meet me after school and I'll tell you everything.
Are you sure? She nods, despite her vaguely trembling arms. Is she gonna ask me out? Is this why she was so worried? Was the feeling that she thinks I feel is the same feelings I feel for her and she doesn't want to ruin everything by asking me out? Is Mira gonna murder me because of all this? Am I just a sucker for stupid questions? Of course I am, and we'll continue this next time. I want to thank you all for watching. If you haven't already, please like, favorite, subscribe, and share this with your friends, your family, your grandma, and your grandpa, because I know he watches this. I've been Mitch, and I will see you all next time. Have a fantastic day. So, yeah, this episode happened. The fun got drained.